The Terminator franchise exists on a unique plane of existence, too formulaic to live, but possessing too much brand recognition to die. The series has spawned 4 film entries and a TV show since the turn of the century, each of which has generally been met with a collective resigned sigh and a widespread sense that it was life imitating art. Just like the characters in the movies, film fans knew that there was a grim future ahead of them, but there seemed to be no way to avoid it. But then, 2019's Terminator Dark Fate suddenly offered a ray of hope, an alternate timeline we could all live in where suddenly the movies were good and popular again. With James Cameron helping to pen the story, Deadpool's Tim Miller in the director's chair, and Linda Hamilton returning to the role of Sarah Connor for the first time since 1991, Terminator Dark Fate had all the makings of a brand new day for killer cyborgs. As an added bonus, it even ignored Rise of the Machines, Salvation, and Genesis. That's exactly the kind of retconning that this killer robot story needed, and it looked to be coming at a time when interest in sci-fi film and 80s revivals was at its peak. And then...
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yes, much to everybody's disappointment, the movie was a bit of a box office dud. According to Box Office Mojo, Dark Fate pulled in $261 million on a $185 million budget, with just $62 million coming from US ticket sales. But the film wasn't actually bad. Rotten Tomatoes ranked it as the most critically acclaimed big-screen entry in the series since Judgment Day. So, why didn't it succeed? According to Dark Fate star Mackenzie Davis, the answer is simple. People are just sick of the franchise. Appearing as a guest on the Happy Sad Confused podcast, Davis said, "As far as the box office and stuff, it's Terminator 6. Nobody saw the last 3. I get it, it's okay. I don't think that means what we made was bad, but I understand that the audience's appetite has been exhausted." It makes sense. Even Star Wars has shown signs of fan fatigue in recent years, and that's a franchise with a much broader footprint than the Terminator, which relies on 1 or 2 characters going through the same storyline over and over. It's hard to live down the multiple disappointments that Terminator fans have endured over the past 2 decades. Most fans will forgive a single misstep, but very few will keep coming back to the well for years and years if the water keeps coming up poisoned. Dark Fate could have been one of the best Terminator movies ever made, and according to some fans and critics, it was, but it still had to contend with the legacy of its predecessors when it came to getting viewers in the door. Some have also floated a bleaker explanation for why Dark Fate underperformed at the box office: sexism, which often tends to be the elephant in the room with underperforming female-led action movies. Dark Fate features a main cast made up entirely of female performers, a point which internet trolls clung to with a skeletal metal grip. Davis doesn't subscribe to that thesis, however. Speaking about the movie's underperformance, she said, "How much you attribute that to there being 3 women in the lead? I don't know. I never really wanted to engage with that stuff because I can't control it. I am a woman and I really liked the part and I felt proud of what I did, so I couldn't be like, no one's seeing it because they're sexist." It seemed like an easier answer for me to be like, alright, 6 is too much, now we know. The good news? Davis's career is doing fine. In 2020 alone, Davis appeared in Jon Stewart's Irresistible and the Hulu smash hit Happiest Season. The bad news? Since the release of Dark Fate, there's no word on when, if ever, the Terminator may return. But hey, you know what they say.
I'll be back.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite movies and TV shows are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.